Pat O'Connor. Paul O'Brien. Thank you. And Tony. I suppose tonight is the premier night in our league, in any year for the Desmond League, and it's always two very good teams that are in it, but I think everyone will agree tonight that it was an outstanding occasion, outstanding effort by both sides, and it was a real event for the Desmond League, so thank you, lads. I suppose in any final there can only be one winner, and unfortunately the lot of runners-up went to Glin tonight, but lads, you can hold your head up high when you go back to Glin, because you put everything and you left everything on the field there, and you can be proud of your performance. Unfortunately it didn't go your way, but you definitely didn't leave yourselves or your families down. So if I could have the captain of Glin, and we'll present the runners-up medals. Who's the captain? The Glin captain? Gary Cohan.
Yeah, no problem. Can we call him out? Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Michael Stack. Toy Glenn. Brian Dullivan. James Wallace. Edmund Horn. Darren Jan. Tommy Glenn. Shane Glenn. John Wallace. Ollie Wallace. John Ekelan. Carol Gagan. I know. Keane Callan. It is. That is it? Paul Sheehan. I think he's gone there. Right, keep on. That it, lads, That it? Yeah.
All right, lads. Finally, I suppose, Broadford Desmond Cup winners 2019, 2018-19. Well done, lads. Now, before we get to that, there's a Man of the Match award for the final tonight, and the Man of the Match tonight was Dan Murphy. PJ Hogan will present.
Sometimes.
Again, I suppose it was a great cup final, but I think Broadford answered the questions that were asked of you, and an outstanding performance, and I suppose for other clubs it's worrying to see the young faces that we're seeing, so you could be around for a long time. Very well done, Broadford, excellent performance and a great win, and I suppose it was marked with a superb goal at the end. So we'll get the captain of Broadford and we'll hand out the medals, and then we'll do the most important bit.
Okay, so Gero Graney. Dylan Kelly. John Paul King. Joe McAuliffe. Seamus Crosman. Timmy Larkin. Willie O'Brien. Sean Brosnan. Darren Murphy. Jamie Keane. Alan Fitzpatrick. Gary Egan. Colin Ryan. Dara Ryan. Kieran O'Flynn. Ross Egan. Funny man, CJ Fitzpatrick. Jack Pierce. And James Molyneux. Donald Molyneux. Sorry.
So I suppose finally the most important part of the night is the presentation of the Desmond Cup yet again to Broadford, and because it's the first final in the Mick Hanley part, we felt it only right and fitting that Mick Hanley would present the cup tonight to Michael Broadford. So, I suppose the most important part now is you're going to hear his speech. been here for a while again, so.
Mind yourself. Well, first of all, anyway, lads, well done, the boys. First off, I'd like to thank the league. I know circumstances were tricky back along, but thank God it got played. It's what we were looking forward to all year, and I'd like to thank them for organising everything and having the pitch in a superb condition here this evening for a great game. So thanks very much, lads. Secondly, I'd like to thank Eugene and his officials. Never easy a job reffing a final. Not to mind me of a few moty boys like ours on our side, but I'd like to say well done, lads, to all of you. You did a very professional job, and well done to all of you. A big thank you must go to the club at home in Broadford, to be fair. The work that goes on behind the scenes there, I would only imagine, is unspeakable. Too many people to list. All small little things, just the day-to-day running of it, the younger ages, building the whole way up, keeping the players coming through. So I think a huge hand and a huge thank you must go to everyone involved with the club at home, and keep it going. Nextly, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Neelan's Bar for the jerseys and Ned Kelly's Bar in Newcastle, who sponsor training gear throughout the year as well. It's always nice to look nice. Look well, play well is a big philosophy. So I'd like to say thanks to the two sponsors keeping the whole thing going. Nextly, moving on to our team. You can't have a team put forward, you can never have winning aspirations unless you have a management team behind it. And to be fair, they've been there now for a good few years. Can't see them really around the place, but the work that they've done, the equipment they've shown for the last 10, 11 months has been crazy. And a huge, huge mention must be given to them of Jim Neenan, Chris Purcell, Jerry Kinley and Tom Kelly. It's fantastic, boys. Thanks a million. Along with the management team, I'd like to give a special thanks to Gary as well, who had a huge impact on our trainings at the start of the year. And as you can see there tonight, had a huge impact on playing on the field as well. So thanks a million, Gary. Behind every good man, there's always a good woman. So I'd like to give a big special out to the WAGS group that's out there. That's all the wives, the girlfriends, the sisters, the mothers. Huge. To be fair, your patience is brilliant, your understanding is brilliant, your support is brilliant, and we'd ask it to continue on for as long as you can possibly put up with it. So thanks a million, girls. To our own boys, absolutely fantastic. Can't second question your commitment, your work ethic throughout the year, just in the hard days, in the cold days, the wet days, where we didn't even know there was going to be matches. We still stuck at it. We still put down the hay. We just got back to the grind. And eventually, we got our reward here tonight, boys. So a big thank you to you. Fair play to you. You got what you deserved. As well as the players, I'd like to give a shout out to Brian Hennigan, because it's never easy winning a final, and Glin once again has showed us that it takes an awful lot to get over the end of the line. So I'd like to give a huge, huge cheer for them. They drove us right to the very end. There was bodies falling on the floor. Not for a second that I think we'd get back into it, but we pulled ourselves back in, and we were lucky to get over the line once again. I've no doubt that they'll be back here again. They're working very, very well. It's 3 finals in the last 4 years, and I've no doubt you haven't seen the end of them. So I'd like to give 3 cheers for Glin. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! I'd like to thank you all for your support here as well, lads. Every one of you, you're brilliant. It's much appreciated. I would ask you to continue it on as well for the years to come. Thanks, lads.
Limerick, Glin Rovers. Fix your hair. Come on. Kneel down. Let's take it one more. Hold on, wait. One more. Come on, Purcell. Robbie, go in there.
I get you all looking out here for a second. You can cheer away if you want.
Too tired. Don't shoot, Flint!
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're the one that does it. Lift up the cup so you can hold it.
There you go. I see if that's the one that's there.